So there's lots of different home treatments and things that you can do when your kids are congested or when they're coughing really bad or when they're sick with that kind of thing. Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm sure you can hear my family chattering away in the background. If you are new here, this is my channel Rouse Rising and my name is Katie. So I just thought I would take a few moments to talk to you guys about what it is that we do naturally, holistically, to help our family fight illness when it is trying to invade our bodies or our home or whatever. So right now I do have a diffuser going with thieves in it, and that is just scrubbing the air basically and making it all nice and clean and germ-free for us. I'm also using thieves cleaner throughout the house and spraying the surfaces that we come into contact with just so I can keep those germs at bay. Tonight we did have a soup made with bone broth, and we used some leftover pork carnita meat in the soup, and I made like a bean chili verde style soup with pork bone broth, and everybody actually surprisingly really liked it. I put tons of garlic in there. Hopefully that will coat their guts and help them start to feel better soon. Right now I just have 2 kids that are sneezing and sniffling. So I think that they got a cold that's going around. I'm not sure how they got it because they haven't left the house, but apparently there's something in the air and 2 of our children have this bug now. So what I have also been doing is giving them elderberry syrup, zinc, vitamin C, and their multivitamin, as well as vitamin D. In addition to that, right now my husband has them in the sauna, so we are going to go and check that out, and they just get a few minutes in the sauna. That's all they need, just to kind of get their core temperature up a little bit to help their bodies fight whatever bad germs are in there. So it kind of simulates a little bit of a fever, and they don't have a fever, they do just have symptoms of a cold. So we're just trying to knock it out as best we can. Okay, so we do have a sauna in our home. It just fits in this little corner of our house. This is kind of a messy corner. The kids have been going outside and playing, but we have a mess from where they're in and out, in and out, in and out 100 times a day. But it's real nice. It just fits in the corner. The kids know not to get in there without an adult. It's got lights and music. Okay, so I try to source like the best vitamins and things that we can. However, a lot of times I just buy things that are good vitamins, but on sale. And so it just kind of depends on what we have. Some of my children can swallow capsules. So we take a vitamin C in capsule form. The ones that can't take like a vitamin C drink, I will show you those. We are taking these Noon Immunity drink tablets, and these are pretty awesome. They help restore your electrolytes, and this one is for immune support, sick, stress, or on the go. Plot Fizz drink. Anyways, so these have extra vitamin C and zinc in them also for the little ones that don't swallow pills yet. And then the kids are also taking zinc right now. And then a multi-gummy vitamin. And then they are also taking some vitamin D and K2. And this is elderberry syrup. So I just put it in a honey dispenser so that I can squirt it out easily for the kids to have elderberry in their little medicine cups so that they take that daily. Another thing that we're doing right now to help them treat their cold. So we're gonna go ahead and make them, this is just some echinacea tea. I also have some regular echinacea. And then another thing that I like to keep in stock during sick season is this Gypsy Cold Calm. Cold tea, and then also we do throat soother or throat coat tea. They also like this. It has licorice root and marshmallow root. It's really soothing, so soothing on the throat. So we do lots of teas and things like that as well. So if the kids had kind of a cough or were more congested, I would be prone to giving them some mullein. So here we have some mullein, and I would make a tea with mullein and honey. I also have, I've got Manuka honey that we always keep in stock. So if the kids are having throat irritation or been symptomatic of strep, and Manuka honey with propolis, with a propolis tincture was amazing for treating strep. So I have a variety of Manuka honeys and other honeys in my kitchen as well. So I'm always sure to keep that on hand. This is my herbal area. This is where I keep all of the herbs that we use. So I showed you that we have the mullein, and then I also have rose hips, which I will add in their teas sometimes. I have tons of elderberries. I mean, I've got elderberries up right there. I've got them right here. I have them back there, and I have some in the freezer. Let's see, what else? Oh, I'm running low on echinacea, but I have some echinacea in here. I need to order some more. I have things like nettle for allergies and stuff like that. But I would say right now, the most important thing that we do have in case they have any kind of respiratory issues is the mullein for them. And we have things up here like chamomile. Oh, more elderberries, where I cook them up into an elderberry syrup. So yeah, other things that we do just to support our immune system are, okay, so this is what I'm using to disinfect everything in the house, is this Thieves cleaner. And I put some extra drops of Thieves essential oil in there. And then also we are diffusing. So I've got my kit of oils here, and I've got my diffuser going. Okay, so I'm using Thieves right now, diffusing that all through the house. I put 10 drops in my diffuser, and I have that going. And then on the kids' chest, my sister made me a breathe roller, and so it has some fractionated coconut oil in it, and then some Young Living Breathe essential oil blend, and that's what they are using at night to help them sleep. Last night they slept through the night. They did not need to wake up and blow their noses or anything, so it took care of them last night. So there's lots of different home treatments and things that you can do when your kids are congested, or when they're coughing really bad, or when they're sick with that kind of thing. The mullein tea is amazing for chest respiratory, upper respiratory type issues. And then also we like to do what is called the wet socks treatment. They're really congested in their chest, especially if they have a cough. We do the cold wet socks treatment, and that is where we put their feet in a nice warm bath of water, and then after their feet are nice and toasty, we have some socks, some cotton socks that are soaking in ice water. So we immediately put ice cold cotton socks on their feet, then we cover those cotton socks with wool socks that are dry, and then we tuck them into bed all nice, warm, and cozy. And somehow it's a miracle, and I have seen this work so many times with my kids, but they don't cough at all throughout the night. They sleep very soundly, very happily, and it seems to help eliminate their coughs a lot quicker. Now, we did have one child have croup when he was around 2 years old, and the wet socks treatment like immediately opened up his airways. It was amazing. I still rushed to the ER, but he was fine. By the time we got to the ER, and just taking him out into the cold air really helped open up his airways. So we've experienced that before too. How was it, guys? Good. There's lots of things that you can do, home treatments and different things, like for instance, using clove and slippery elm, echinacea, things like that to soothe sore throats. The wet socks treatment, things like the cold wet socks treatment, using that to help open up their airways and to provide circulation around their lungs and help move away all of that mucus and congestion. And then just finding what herbs suit what ailments are going on in your life, and just learning about those herbs and their constituents and the things that are going to help you feel better and help your children feel better. Just do your research, and things like using a sauna, different things like that. So we got a sauna last year, and then I became pregnant, and I haven't used the sauna since June, I think. But we were using the sauna up until June, about 3 to 4 times a week, and we all felt really amazing. And with COVID and everything going on like that, we just wanted to give ourselves the best fighting chance, and part of that was getting a sauna for our family to use. Other things we do, we just stick to whole foods diet. We limit sugar. Annika right now is having a vitamin C sucker, like an organic vitamin C sucker. It has honey in it. And we feed them lots of fruits, lots of fresh vegetables, and just lots of bone broths and healthy meats, grass-fed meats, forest caught meats. So we do some conventional chicken, which I'm not very proud of, but it's just what works for our family. We do the best we can with what we have. And so I buy a whole organic chicken every so often and use that to make broth. But right now we have tons of pig bones, tons of elk bones. And so I am making nourishing broths throughout the winter for my family to help their guts. We are also taking probiotics. I forgot to mention that. Probiotics are really important for your immune system, because your immune system, first line of defense, does lie in your gut. So it's really important to make sure that you are eating fermented foods or getting your probiotics in however you can. I just wanted to give you guys a brief update, just what my family does. I mean, just right now, we're just tackling a cold. And really, it's just 2 of my kids sneezing, sniffling, and we're just trying to nip it in the butt the best way that we can. And if you guys have any questions down below, I am not a medical care provider of any sort. I just take a kind of natural, more holistic approach to health and wellness with my family. And so the things that I have learned over the last 8 years in my motherhood that work really well for my family, maybe it'll work for yours, maybe it's not something you're into, that's fine. We don't all agree on everything, but I want to thank you guys so much for taking a few moments to watch this. Yes, I am a tired mama. I am 37, almost 38 weeks pregnant, and I've got some sicko kiddos. So not an elaborate vlog, but just enough that I can put some information out there and share with you guys how we manage when illness strikes. So thankfully, my kids have only ever been sick for just a few days at a time when they do get sick. Nothing ever seems to drag out. We allow fevers to work, and so far that works for our family. So if you guys have any questions down below or comments, please leave them. Let us know what you think. Give this video a like, show us some support. Click that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed already. Subscribe to our channel for more from Rouse Rising. Until next time, bye.